All right, today in the Brilliant Kitchen, we're gonna make a great chicken recipe for you. And this is great if you gotta feed a large crowd. This is a crowd pleaser. So right here, I've got about, how many pounds was this? 4 pounds? About 5 pounds of chicken breast. And I've cut these into smaller pieces. So I've got roughly, uniform sizing here, but that's, either it's your preference. But so these are the ingredients I'm gonna put in, and I'll just kind of show you what I'm gonna do here. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this is 1 tablespoon. These are not precise measurements. It's close, right? So I'm gonna put in, about a heaping tablespoon and about a half of salt. I'm just using sea salt. I'm also gonna put in about a tablespoon of black pepper. I've got just some regular paprika. And so this is not smoked, but it'd probably be better if you had smoked paprika. I'll put in probably a tablespoon of that. Garlic is where you don't want to get cheap. So we're going to do a good tablespoon, maybe just a little more garlic powder. You can use granulated garlic if you have that, or fresh garlic works as well. I'll put in about a level tablespoon of Italian seasoning. This is just your regular Italian seasoning blend that I think it's thyme, oregano, and something else in it is what that typically is, but just standard Italian seasoning. And then I'm gonna go in some granulated onion. Now, if you have the dehydrated onions, that works as well. They're slightly bigger pieces. You can even use the onion powder. I don't think the texture is probably that important. But we're gonna give that a whole tablespoon of that as well. This seems like a lot of seasoning. That's because this is for 5 pounds of chicken. All right, and then the 2 magic ingredients gonna bring us all together: lemon juice and olive oil. And so we're gonna put in.
Are you doing lemon or lime?
Is this lime? All right, forget the lime juice. I'm gonna get lemon juice, so just hang on. I'm gonna give this probably, I'm gonna say at least a half a cup of olive oil. Actually, probably closer to a cup because of so much chicken. Okay, so back from my field trip to get lemon juice. Now you could get by with lime juice in a pinch. I think any acidic thing would work. You could use lime juice. You could probably even use a little bit of apple cider vinegar. The point is not that you're going to taste this. But this actually does something to the other spices, and it kind of brings them out a little bit more. So you need something with a little acidity. So I'm gonna put in, about 2 tablespoons. It's probably all we're gonna need. Now basically, I'm just gonna mix this up, cover it up, marinate it. Overnight's best, but at least 3 or 4 hours, I would say minimum. And so we're gonna come back to this in the morning, and we'll grill this up. Okay, so we mixed up our chicken. We left it in the marinade overnight. Now we're putting it on the grill. We've got it cooking here on our pellet grill. So basically what I'm doing with this is I'm using my tester probe. And what I'm looking for is I want to see at least 165 inside each piece of chicken. So that one's good. Go ahead and test some of these. Yeah, that one's good. And so we're basically just going to test these. If they're hit 165, they're good to go. And that's all there is to it. So hope you enjoy. It's a great chicken recipe for a crowd. And you can use this in a lot of different ways. You can even change your spices around a little bit if you want like a more like a Mexican flavor, taco flavor. You can do that. You can also switch out some of your spices if you want like a more Mediterranean blend. Get you a good Mediterranean blend, and like with one of those little grinders, you can grind that up, use that. But the key thing is make sure you got enough salt, and you also got your lemon juice and your olive oil, and you'll achieve a very similar product, and I think you're gonna like it.